YouTube. And business for work. So
state of Arizona, and in the state of Arizona, here we got a little cap here, okay, and we're just waiting here at the treasurer's office, waiting here at the treasurer's office to get a lot of this stuff taken care of. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about actually the state of California, because we missed it yesterday. We didn't come on YouTube with you yesterday, so we're going to talk about it today.
in the state of California. Now remember, California is located on the west coast.
They're located on the west coast of the United States, and you gotta also understand that
Which states surround them? Well, we know Arizona does, Nevada does, and
Oregon does, okay?
then you have,
Of course, Mexico to the south, and then you have the ocean, Pacific Ocean, to the west.
these rules.
We have to know. So if you're new to the channel, we talk about people who do not pay the property taxes, and then you are able to buy the lien, the deed, or the redeemable deed on the property.
So what
What are we doing? We're trying to give you some education and knowledge of exactly how everything works in the tax sales, okay? And we welcome you and give you expertise in someone like that. So,
let's talk about it. Okay?
California is considered a tax deed auction state, tax deed auction state. And in a tax deed auction state, it's basically whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property.
Thank you.
Whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property in the state of California. So you gotta,
We just received this and now we need to
you gotta,
take care of it.
you've gotta understand that
And how we would go about it.
Whoever pays the highest amount at the auction will actually win the property. Okay? Welcome, Danielle.
so Danielle, welcome
Barely
Danielle.
hear you, but okay.
Welcome.
Danielle. Okay?
I see it now.
So whoever pays the highest amount of money will.
Win the property. So in California, when they have the auction, you're going to be bidding to own the property. And a lot of the auctions are held
Online.
all online
So we're gonna get it
in the state of California.
every September, and that's when we make payment?
So
We gotta understand.
you're going to
And is-
bid.
Okay.
And is this,
I don't own the property. Just so you know, for 623.
Okay, welcome. Thank you very much.
For signing up for class at 623. That would be the free class that we welcome you. Okay. Again, that would be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard.
Standard Time, the 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And about half hour, 45 minutes, get some good education about the tax sales. So, you know, you get some good knowledge, and that's the key.
So we try
To do these lives right,
here on YouTube, we do on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
so you get some more down here at the Arizona Treasurer's Office. I'm kind of talking really low, so I don't want to speak really loud or anything like that. So we're actually at the Treasurer's Office right now as they are processing the certificates. So remember, Arizona is a lien state, it's not a deed like California is a lien. So I had to bring a lot of certificates over here and get this information taken care of.
And
So that's the important part, is knowing how it works out. Now, we're gonna go after this when we'll meet the contractor working on the properties. And if we have time, we're gonna try to look at some properties today. I'm not sure if we're gonna have the time today or not to do this.
but
We're down here, long drive, okay, it is about a good
Yeah.
9 to 10 hours to get down here in Arizona for this. So, that's the key there.
Somebody take them out, let them.
Right.
So, let's talk about this now. Is remember,
When you do California,
Change back on the.
you better make sure you've done your homework, you've driven by and looked at the property. Is it empty, is it occupied?
No.
You know, are the utilities on or not, the water, the
Yes.
gas, okay?
We
You
can't
have
pay
to
it
know
every
much
year.
more
Yeah, they haven't paid
on
on a deed auction than you do on a lien auction. So, you can see, you have to know that, so it's a little loud here in the background. So, you can hear, but we'll just sit here.
now waiting for the treasurer to get a lot.
People to take care of as much as possible. And that's what we're trying to do.
Get this done. But in California, remember, in California, there's 58 counties in the
So we
state
haven't
of
received it,
California.
this is gonna be the
Yeah,
first
we
time.
haven't.
So,
58
counties
Yeah,
in
we
the
did.
state of
The
California.
escrow.
And I tell people, remember in California, prices,
Very, very drastically. Go up north, prices are probably about $100,000. You go down south, they're 400,000,
500,000, a million.
and even way more than that too.
So you gotta decide.
Where do you really want to invest your money? Which county do you want to invest in? Where do you want to do your research? And so on.
So the bank.
And that is extremely important to fully comprehend that, okay? By the county, the rules, the state, because remember in LA County, prices are gonna be way higher. A lot of people want a bit of high, prices really high compared to if you go to like Butte County or Modoc County or Lake County or Saskatchewan County, prices are gonna be much lower. So they're not gonna jack up the prices.
Is there a convenience
Okay,
fee when you're paying
you're
check?
not gonna have a lot of the big local, a lot of big corporations go there and all, mostly locals will basically bid there because the prices are so much lower.
You gotta do some homework, you gotta really know what's going on.
Okay, again, if you're new to the channel, we're in the business, basically people who don't pay their property taxes, that's really what it is, okay? We're not here for politics, we're not here for political, we're not here for any of that stuff here. What we're here for is what? Give you education, give you some knowledge about this. I don't know why people don't do this
So
more.
we just paid off.
You got $1,000 bucks, you can get a property for $1,000 bucks. $2,000 bucks, $3,000 bucks. You can get a property for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You can do it. You gotta hunt for it, you gotta look for it, yeah. So it's very, very important.
Okay? So we're gonna log off right now because you just called us up, so we came up.
For a few minutes,